Hello everyone, welcome to Mind Body Solutions. This is a low sensory adaptive yoga practice. I'm Audrey. So today we're continuing on our series about Purna, wholeness, about how we can connect to this. And we're going to do this again through a mantra, which is the mantra wholeness. And it's also the full moon on Monday. So it's in a few days when we're recording this. So then maybe you can come back to this on Monday if you like. But the energy is already there around of this moon. And this moon is called the Mundu Kuzu in Ojibwe tradition. And it's the spirit moon. Sorry. Managed to speak normally. And it's a moon that's asking us to be fully present. So if we want to start by finding a comfortable shape of your choice, maybe you're seated, lying down, maybe you want to be walking, standing, rolling around, anything that's allowing you to be comfortable and to be present. And then we're going to connect to the support of the bed, the floor, or the seat, wherever we are today, and ultimately of the earth. Connecting to that energy, to that support. Maybe starting to let go a little bit. Maybe telling our muscles, our connective tissues, our bones, that it's okay, that we're here to practice in community. And that we can start to connect to our Purna, our wholeness. And maybe you'd like to start to connect with your breath. The inhale and the exhales, the pauses in between. Noticing the quality of your breath. The pace, the rhythm, the movement it creates in your body. Noticing wherever in your body you can feel your breath. Where is it that you experience your breath? Maybe you noticing, are you starting to take some longer, deeper breath? Noticing the expansion of your belly, the rib cage as you inhale, the nurturing of your body, of your prana as you do so. Noticing the release, the spaciousness as you exhale. So taking a moment to check in. Maybe now checking in with your body, any sensations, and try not to label them, but rather to observe with curiosity. Being with your body as it is now, present. It's not dwelling with the past, not in anticipation of the future, but present with what is now, as best as you can, for a few more moments. And I'll read a little bit more about this first moon of the year from Asha Frost. And she says, our first moon of creation occurs in January. So this will be January the 13th, 2025 this year, where the landscape is covered with snow. It is connected to the brilliance of the northern lights. It is a time to be silent and honor the quiet. Silence helps us to reflect. Reflection helps us to clarify what is not ours to carry. In these moments, we make more room for our truest essence to shine. Just like the northern lights, we too hold magnificence, beauty, and wonder. We are a vital part of creation, and this moon asks us to awaken to that truth. So let's practice for a few moments to get together how to make room for that truest essence, our Purna, our wholeness. So you're connecting to the support, to the breath, to your body, or anything else that will be supportive to you right now. And that quiet that can be fruitful, a moment of reflection. And keeping that quiet, maybe you'd like to start adding a little sway. Adding gentle movements to the body. Still keeping that connection to your breath. That connection to your wholeness. And feel free to add any further movements that you like, whether that's side bends or doing some neck rolls, shoulder rolls, cat and cow. Anything else that would help you connect to your body, keep that connection to your breath. Maybe clarifying what is not ours to carry. Maybe a big stretch, a twist. If you're lying down, side bends might look like banana shape. So you kind of twisting, bending towards one side. Twisting could look like, if that's available to you, you could bring your legs towards your chest and place them on one side of the body, the head turning the other way, and then doing both sides. Give some TLC to the joints, pulling the wrists, just holding the fingers, especially if they're cold. Mine are absolutely frozen. Nothing. Still keeping that connection, listening to your body, doing what feels good right now. That's the only direction really. And that may look like being still, if that's what you need right now. That's absolutely fine. For me, it's staying still. My body is not liking movement at the moment, so I hope you using all that you know how to move, how to listen. And sometimes listening is doing something and stopping. And then maybe just a few more moments, and then we can transition to restorative. So when you're ready, find a restorative shape of your choice. You could be seated or lying down. You could also keep on moving if that's what would feel good to you today. If you are lying down, you could be in Shavasana, on the back, on the belly, on the sides. Seated, bring some support for your spine and your head if you can. You could also elevate the feet. You could also place a bolster underneath your knees. That can bring some relief to the lower back. You could also find a forward fold, a child's pose, legs up the wall, Supta Baddha Konasana, butterfly. Again, you know all of this. And even if you don't, you can find a restful place for you to receive for the next 10-15 minutes. Taking as many props as you need, some pillows, maybe something to cover your eyes, a blanket will be good as well, especially if you tend to run cold. Some comfy socks, furry friends. And taking your time to do so, we've got plenty of time. This is part of the practice, it's part of the ritual of rest. And if you're there already, then Connect again to the support of the earth, connect to your breath, feeling all of this, nurturing your prana, your life force, connecting you to your wholeness that is unchanging, your true nature that is always there for you, connected to everything that is. And we'll do a little bit of breath awareness, of pranayama. And then I'll play a recording of the mantra of wholeness from the Isha Upanishad. The Upanishad is one of the Vedic texts, one of the foundational texts of yoga. If you hear live, I've put the text in the chat if you'd like to follow with the recording. And if you're on the recording, then it will be in the description if you want. Otherwise, with mantra, so they're always in Sanskrit, and Sanskrit is a very experiential language. It's all about the vibrations and how it feels in our body. And a mantra is an offering of sound. So you could simply listen and experience it, or you could join with the words if you know it. So we'll do first the pranayama, then the mantra, and then there'll be a moment of silence to integrate all of this. And then we'll close the practice. So that would be about 10 minutes in total. So be comfortable, even though you can move, you can adjust to whatever you need to do. And to start, we'll place our awareness at the crown of the head. And with the next inhale, coming from the crown of the head, the inhale is coming down the face, the shoulders, all of the upper body, the legs, the toes, the feet, all the way down, nurturing every cells. And then with each exhale, you're coming back up. So from the toes, the legs, the pelvic area, the back, the belly, the ribs, the lungs, the two arms, the throat, the neck, the whole head, all the way to the crown of the head. So do this a few times in your own time, your own pace. And if that feels good and stay with that, you could also add a soft light, a color of your choice that follows your breath in and out. So it could be white, gold, pink, blue, any colors that will bring you some support, some care, some brightness. And that light is slowly descending with each inhale from the crown of the head down to the toes. And then it's coming back up from the toes all the way to the crown of the head with each of your exhale. Trying to stay present. to keep the mind onto that breath, that light, your body, as best as you can. And we'll do this for a few moments in silence all together. Just a few moments. Continue with your breath and that soft light. And I'm going to play the mantra for a few minutes. So keep that connection as you listen to the mantra and let all these words nurture as well all your cells, that breath, that prana, that life force, and hopefully help you connect to your Purna, your wholeness.
Om Purnamada Purnamida Purnat Purnam Udacate Purnasya Purnam Adaya Purnameva Shishyate. Om Purnamada Purnamida Purnat Purnam Udacate Purnasya Purnam Adaya Purnameva Shishyate. Om Purnamada Purnamida Purnat Purnam Udacate Purnasya Purnam Adaya Purnameva Shishyate. Shati Purnasya Purnam Adaya Purnameva Shishyate.
Taking a few moments to notice how you're feeling, what's your experience right now with your body, your mind, your breath, your spirit. Calling into that inner wisdom, that inner light, that Purna. Taking some soft, deep breaths. May this practice be a reminder that whatever happens in life, to you, to everyone else, to our kin, to the land, does not affect your wholeness. It is ever changing. It is always there for you to access. So when you need some care, some love, some hope, connect to this. The mantra from the Upanishad would translate as that is wool, this is wool, from the wool this wool came. Remove this wool from that wool, and what remains is still wool. So it is ever changing. Ever unchanging, sorry. And when you're ready, you can bring your awareness to your heart center in whichever way feels good to you. Maybe placing the hands on top of the heart or an Anjali Mudra, prayer pose. As a gesture of gratitude. Gratitude for ourselves and our body minds. All it allows us to do and to access. Gratitude for the earth, for the land, for the ancestors and the indigenous stewards of this land. Gratitude for this community as it brings us together, for the wisdom, the laughter, the support. And gratitude for these sacred practices of yoga indigenous to South Asia. And gratitude to our teachers and all teachers and practitioners before us who have protected these practices so that we can still benefit from them today. You may add any further words of gratitude. And you may also dedicate the merit of this practice to someone, a being, a group of beings, a cause, a land that could do with some extra support right now. And to seal this intention out of a blessing of metta, loving kindness, which you may join or listen. Inhale to begin. May all beings everywhere with no limits, including ourselves, be happy, be safe, be at ease and at peace. May all beings be free from harm and suffering. May all beings be free and liberated. You may stay here if you have the time and space to do so. Otherwise, bring some gentle movement back into the body, coming back into your space. Maybe blinking the eyes open. Taking your time, no rush. And thank you very much for joining this practice. I appreciate you and I acknowledge the effort that it takes to show up just as we are with life, just as it is. So thank you, and I hope to see you soon.